Why you looking at me like you want some trouble? Cause if that is the case, come on and bring it.
Bring it on.
Why it seems like you be forever trying to test me. So come with your whole crew, come on and bring it.
Name the place and time. I'll get there on the double.
When?
Don't you know that I'll come and bring it?
Let's go mano y mano. I'll punish you for sure.
Punish you.
There's no need to talk no more. Come on and bring it.
You go get your crew,
Get your crew.
and I'll get mine too.
I got my crew.
Come on.
Ain't nothing but a thing to come on. We're going round,
Gonna break it down. But I think to come and bring it.
stop running at the mouth. Show me what you're about.
Bunch of talk.
I ain't playing games. Come on and bring it.
I'm coming for you now.
I'll be there in a
Ain't no
minute.
backing down.
Don't get
You
scared
played
now.
yourself too late. Come and bring it.
This is war. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
There is no excuse. We've got to bring it.
Oh, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Take no prisoners. We got to bring it. Yeah.
Get your crew.
You ain't trying to be in.
Oh, yes, we will. You better get ready.
But I think you're gonna bring it. I'm gonna get mine too. Yeah, yeah.
Get on.
Come on, come on, come on.
Welcome to Brawl Till We Fall. This is our premiere edition. This is our WrestleMania weekend special event. You know, we can cover everything. You know, we already did SmackDown. We did most of. I really put a lot of footage on the honorees for the Hall of Fame, but we will get to that. As you've seen in the opening, I put some pictures up, just some photos that started off NXT's Stand and Deliver, which was a great and awesome show. They really stood and delivered. I was very impressed. They had the largest audience ever in NXT history, which showing that they are now competing with the big dogs for that spotlight. So let's get into it. A lot of my predictions came to fruition, I should say, but you know, some surprises. So let's start off with the first match. You had Shawn Spears versus Joe Gacy. Great match, hard hitting, like I said, but it was mostly, like I said, it was a mental thing because these guys are, to me, they're kind of off. But the surprise in this match is in the beginning of this match, someone that was supposed to be retiring or retired came out and hit Joe Gacy in the back. Now, who could this possibly be? Ridge Holland. Ridge Holland said he was leaving. What are he doing there? And why would he hit Joe Gacy? So, this is something that we need to see what's going to pop off from next NXT. Is he joining Shawn Spears? Did Shawn Spears get in his head and have a new ally? Something that remains to be seen. In the end, very interesting ending to this match. I didn't expect it to happen, but as I said before, Joe Gacy is a very tough dude, you know, so he beat Shawn Spears. So now this this is funny to me, and me and my brothers, we discussed this, you know. Joe Gacy, I mean not Joe Gacy, Shawn Spears came from NXT, went over to AEW, TNA, did all of that to come back, and he's been on a losing streak ever since. Makes you think maybe he should have stayed in AEW. He was doing better over there. But to no avail, that's just my opinion, as usual. Alright, so moving on, and just to let you know, the host of NXT Stand and Deliver was Metaphor, which they did a great job. A lot of antics, a lot of stuff they did behind the scenes, and you know I'm a fan of Lash Legend, so it was all good for me. So at the end of the day, she was wearing those clothes, and it was all good. But moving on, the next match was a tag team championship. Baron Corbin and Braun Breaker versus Nathan Frazier and Axiom. Now, honestly, I did predict that Braun Breaker and Baron Corbin would lose because Braun Breaker is on SmackDown. But I also made a statement that Axiom and Nathan Frazier lacked in that muscle that they need. They got the speed, the agility, they got the technical. Now they did take it to Braun Breaker and Corbin, but like I said, they failed when it comes to that muscle, that power. They don't have it, and so they lost. So Braun Breaker and Corbin are still the champs, they're still the NXT champions, and it's my prediction. So I actually got that one if you really look at it, but because I did say they don't have it. So moving along, we're going to see what happens with that. Are they going to give up the belts, or is Braun just going to be back and forth on NXT and SmackDown? I don't know. All right, moving along. All right, so we had see what I got on? What is this? This is representing my boy Oba Femi. Oba Femi did exactly what I said he was going to do. But I will say this. All right, so he faced Dijak and Josh Briggs. Okay, so these guys gave Oba Femi a time. They did everything to take this dude out, including putting their differences aside and actually joining together to attempt to beat this dude down and get him out. So it'll be just between them two, because they knew there ain't no way they're going to pin him. So they fought with each other. They fought side by side, everything. But if you see from the footage, you see how powerful Oba Femi really is. This dude picked both of them up on his shoulder and dropped them. That right there was an awesome match. Awesome match. I can't even front. That right there, that power. Oba Femi, I'll be forever wearing this because I know ain't nobody taking that championship away from you. Speaking of championship, they announced that there will be a new NXT North American Championship for the ladies. I can't wait for that. A lot of surprises, a lot of stuff I'm going to mention. Female wrestler that just came about. Yeah, she was sitting there with Steven Regal. So this is a bad girl. So yeah, that's about to get heated. And there's a lot of new things coming. I'm going to put them up there. I'm going to share them with you. Some stuff that's behind the scenes and stuff that's going on. But to end that, Oba Femi is still the NXT North American Champion. He beat them, but it wasn't an easy match for Oba as I thought it would be. They did show some heart, but their heart got left in the ring because he beat the hell out of them. But anyway, moving along, and they tried everything. Boy, that was a good match. All right, so let's see what we got here. Next, 6-woman tag match. I really was, I don't know. I have mixed feelings about this match. Thea Hale, you know, she showed herself. Fallon Henley and Kalani Jordan. I always love to see them in the ring. Kalani Jordan is going to be something to reckon with in the future. She has to, she has a lot to learn, but she did good. Kiana James, Izzy Dame, and JC Jane. Now, like I said, I'm always impressed with JC Jane. She doesn't need the help. She's a great wrestler. But during this match, I saw a lot of botches. Some mistakes that were made, but to no avail. Hey, they're good wrestlers. They're good ladies. It was entertaining, very entertaining for me. And in the end, the good girls got the win. Thea Hill got her win and her revenge. She did get a chance to duke it out with JC Jane in the end. So Fallon Henley, Thea Hill, and Kalani Jordan won that match. So hats off to them. All right, so now moving on. All right, and just so you know, the woman, the lady that I'm talking about, that's going to be a problem when they have that NXT North American Championship is Gulia. So stay tuned for that. All right, moving on. NXT Women's Championship, Lyra Valkyria versus Roxanne Perez. Now this right here, was a match I was waiting for. I was waiting for this match. I wanted to see how it would turn out. Now, this is a prediction I did not win. Okay, this prediction did not happen the way I wanted it to happen. However, I'm going to be honest with you. Roxanne Perez did show the heart. She did, try some antics, but she did it fairly. She won fairly, I should say. And I'm going to just say this. In defense of Lyra Valkyria, she wasn't 100%. She shouldn't have did that. She shouldn't have went out there to compete, but Roxanne knew that. And that's why she injured her. So a lot of these wrestlers are smart. They take advantage of the injuries. So if they cause an injury, they know where to target. And she did. She targeted her. She targeted her arm. And that's how she won. I would think that when Lyra Valkyria gets 100% and she comes back, it's going to be a problem for Roxanne Perez. She ain't going to keep that belt long if Lyra Valkyria gets 100%. And even though she had, her people came out and tried to, help her out, which caused even more of a problem for Lyra because Paxley was out there. But all that did was just cause a problem for her. So at the end of the day, Lyra lost the belt. Roxanne Perez is the new women's champion. So give it up to Roxanne Perez. And I'm actually happy for her because now she don't have to be all that aggressive and crazy. I think she's an awesome wrestler. She need to leave the crazy at home. So, moving on. Ilya Dragunov versus Tony D'Angelo. Now, this was a hot match. And like I said, and I predicted this, Ilya keeping his belt, and he did. But, Tony D'Angelo, like I said, he even had his boy out there trying to give him brass knuckles. Now, Tony D'Angelo, I give him the respect. He could have did it the wrong way, but he did it the right way. So I give him the respect. But like I said, Ilya is on fire. This dude has red eyes. Now, me and my brothers was talking about something else. We would like to see Baron Corbin. We would like to see Ilya Dragunov versus the man that got me to really watch NXT, because it was, in the beginning, it wasn't as entertaining as it is now. But Finn Balor needs to return to NXT. Yep, and I would like to see Ilya Dragunov against Finn Balor. That would be awesome. But to no avail. Dragunov kept his belt. Wasn't an easy match. D'Angelo did give him the business. So, shout out to Ilya. Moving on. The match that I was waiting for. My boys. Carmelo Hayes versus Trick Williams. You know how I feel about this whole situation. I don't like black on black crime. I don't like Carmelo and what he did to Trick. But at the end of the day, there is a such thing as karma. And Trick whipped that ass. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. Me and my brothers talked about this too. And in a minute, I'm going to introduce you to my brothers because they're going to do the predictions for WrestleMania Night 1. And I'm going to air that in a minute. But I want to say this. Trick Williams did win. But Carmelo Hayes showed me he got my respect. Carmelo Hayes has a lot of tools in his toolbox that he can beat you with. And Trick don't. So I'm going to say this. Trick Williams, awesome. In fact, a lot of people wouldn't even fill that arena if it wasn't for Trick Williams. He is the premier star on NXT. You know, that slogan, whip that trick, all of that is great, awesome. They use it in WrestleMania. They use it everywhere. But he needs to grasp more technical skills or something else to have a good arsenal, to have a good book, something to back up. I hate to say this. I hate to say he's a one-trick pony, but the move that he uses, the final move that he uses, should not have pinned Melo. Melo's skills and what he brought to the table, Trick needs something else. He should have came with something else, something new that we ain't never seen before. He needs new moves, and he needs to have those in his arsenal if he wants to beat Ilya Dragunov for the belt, and that's real. He ain't ready for that. So for that, I agree with I agree with Carmelo Hayes on that. Carmelo Hayes can hit you from the top rope. He got moves from there, technical moves. He got a lot of moves. He got a lot of stuff, a lot of tools in that toolbox. So Trick needs to get to that level and then move on. But I am happy that he beat Carmelo. Like I said, that's karma. Carmelo deserved that. All the stuff he popped, then came out there with security guards and all that crap. He knew damn well he couldn't beat Trick on a run one-on-one. Because Trick does have the size and agility. He just needs more tools in his toolbox. So that's what I got to say, but I'll give Trick the applause because he did a hell of a job. And he went through all of that Carmelo delivered to deliver his final move to win. So I give him that. So he is the man. So shout out to my boy Trick Williams. Whoop that Trick. That's what's up. So that's it for NXT Stand and Deliver. Awesome show. Metaphor, like I said, did a great job in hosting. And I hope next year they have their own show outside of WrestleMania, or they can have a WrestleMania show again. I'll be there, wherever it is going to be. Well, I ain't going to say wherever because I already saw them announce where they're going to have Survivor Series. So anyway, with that being said, we're going to move on. Predictions are coming up next. I'm going to be live in the car because it was a rough day yesterday trying to get from one end of the Philadelphia to the other to get to the event on time, and we were late, so I missed the first bit. But anyway. All right, welcome back after the commercial break to the second half of Brawl Till We Fall special event. This is our predictions segment. I have a special guest that gave her input. She's a big wrestling fan, Miss Danita Hathaway. You're going to hear from her. And then I'm just going to give you the rundown of my brothers. So we got my brother Sal, Sal Showtime. He got his own show. Put the link up Then I have my brother Jermaine. He's out of Atlanta. Call him Big G. Hennessy Love, of course, from the Bronx. From Brooklyn, I'm sorry. My brother Dre from the Bronx. And then myself, of course. And we driving, so it's going to be a little bit of an adventure, basically. But we're going to give our predictions before night 1 of WrestleMania. Although Danita did give her predictions because she's not going to be here for night 2. She gave up one prediction for night 2. So stay tuned for that. I'm bringing that to you right now. Miss Danita Hathaway, and she's going to give her predictions on WrestleMania. You're going to do night 1. Night 1. Yeah, WrestleMania 40, night 1. All right, so I'm going to start with the biggest match, all right, for tonight. Who do you think is going to win between the tag team of The Rock and Roman Reigns versus the champion and Cody Rhodes?
Yes. Now this match I think is an easy one, just because they set it up for bloodline rules. Got to go with the bloodline, salute my tribal chief and the final.
So she's going for the bloodline and the final boss.
Yes.
All right, Becky Lynch. Who do you think is going to win between her and the champion herself?
This one's a tough one. Rhea has had the belt for about a year.
Right.
She hasn't been in many matches, especially as of late. But, she's kind of earned that she has that dominance where she has anyone that she's faced, she's demolished. The man is really hungry. But I don't think Becky needs his title right now. So for now, I'm going to say that Rhea Ripley, Mommy, is going to retain.
All right. Now, which match are you looking forward to the most?
Main event. The reason I am here is because of Rock and Roman, whether they were facing each other or being together as a tag team. That's my reason for being here.
All right, and Damage Control, do you think they're going to retain their titles?
For Bailey and Io Sky?
I'm sorry. Yeah.
I think Io's going to try. Io, her run, especially in the beginning, was pretty good, but Bailey's a babyface now, and it's a comeback story. So I think Bailey's going to be the new women's heavyweight champion.
All right, and do you think that for the tag team belts, that 8-man ladder match, who you think going to win that one? You think Judgment Day going to come out?
I don't know who's going to win, but I do think that Finn and Damian are going to come.
Okay.
I think we're going to see the downfall of Judgment Day.
What?
For a while, I thought Mommy might drop too, but I think of everyone in Damage Control, I think she's going to be able to retain. But I have a feeling we're going to have new tag champions. I don't know who, but I think we're going to have new tag champions.
All right. You heard it here first. She's got the first predictions. Anybody want to shout out? That's right. I hear you.
Shout out to the women looking like Destiny's Child having the cowboy party moment.
Oh, that was nice. That was tight.
Bianca, the EST of WWE.
Yes.
The Storm, Jade, and Naomi Glover.
All right.
Yeah, I think they about to do it today. I'm so
Yes. So you heard it here, Brawl Till We Fall, your boy Teo, and we doing our thing. All right, can we get a... What's gonna happen? There go Jermaine. What up, bro?
What's going down? Hey, what up, man? Just in time.
I'll answer that, but I get up, man.
Yeah.
Look at the cool breeze with the glasses on.
It's hot in here. Ain't nobody breathing. You better
Get your
hope
black
somebody fart me off.
Black Dynamite. Black Dynamite.
Hey, baby, you know who it is.
You got overalls on?
It's the one and only Big Daddy Cool. Ain't never been nobody free. You know how we do.
I'm sorry, Big Daddy Cool. I'm
Thank you
sorry.
very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Because they kind of feed into each other.
Now we started with Becky Lynch because we think that's gonna be the first match. Becky Lynch versus Mommy. So who
Rhea.
do you got? Yeah, who do you think
It's
who's gonna win?
Rhea.
Okay, so you got Rhea. So it's 2 against 3. All right. Yeah. So Rhea might win that one. All right.
Because we said so.
Yeah. All right.
And
Yeah, I don't think they're ready to get off that train with Rhea just yet.
Okay.
Her popularity right now is up there. That's all I'm thinking. But go ahead. What's the next match?
All right. Do you think? Who is it?
Well, it's a Continental Championship.
And so that would be Gunther.
Yeah.
Gunther versus Sami Zayn. Who you think gonna win that one?
Gunther.
Sal, who you got?
Gunther.
All right, Hendo.
Guaranteed.
I mean, not for nothing. You do have to go with the ring general, not to side, put Sammy to the side, but Sammy ain't ready for this. And if you ain't ready for this, you ain't ready for the ring general.
Right.
You got to get through him before you get to me. You know what I mean?
Right. Okay.
So I think ring general gonna put Sammy down, and that's something I ain't never gonna have to worry about is Big Daddy Cool. And that's all I got to do and say about that one. Right.
Dre.
I actually think that's going to be a great match. But go ahead. I think that's the night, right? Night one?
Yeah, it's night one. So Gunther better win. Cause that damn cab driver.
I'll say this. I'll be shocked if Sami Zayn pull it off.
Well, I'm gonna be that one that's gonna say Sami Zayn. But go ahead, Dre. Go ahead, Dre. My bad.
So it's gonna be Gunther, but I think Damian Priest is gonna cash it in after.
On them?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't see that happening.
Would
I
that
see
be
it
the
happening.
first time that?
No, it'll be the second time. Cause
I don't know about that.
Cause
we haven't cashed
Austin
it
Theory
yet.
did it U.S. Championship.
That's right.
Yeah.
He did.
So that would be the second time though. So yeah, I got Gunther though.
All right, so I'm the only one choosing the cab driver. All right, let's roll. What's the next one, Dre?
That's cool.
6-pack ladder match.
Oh.
So it's gonna be. Well, I think I know who's gonna be in it. It's Austin Theory, Grayson Waller,
Yep.
Finn Balor, Priest, of course, Johnny Gargano, Tommaso Ciampa, Miz, R-Truth, Kofi, New Day,
Right.
yeah, and Pete Dunne.
And Pete Dunne, yeah.
Tyler Bate.
And Tyler Bate. So now I'm gonna say this before we get into the predictions. Okay, so rumor has it, and usually my rumors come out. Rumor has it that one of those teams are gonna get injured, and since last night's SmackDown, Tyler Bate and what's her name got injured. Tyler Bate and his partners and them got injured in that match. One of those teams may not make it to this 6-pack ladder match. So with that being what it is, the Hardy Boys are supposed to make a return. So
The Hardy Boys.
yep, the Hardy Boys are supposed to make a
Please,
return.
I hope not.
Now, so this is
I
a
hope not.
rumor. It's just a
Right,
rumor.
go ahead.
It's a rumor. So I don't know if this is going to be a actual rumor that is going to come about or not, but that's what I heard. Right? So now, the flip side of that, if the Hardy Boys do not make a return, who do y'all predict is going to win that 6-pack ladder match?
Who you want to go first?
All right, let's start
New Day.
with. All right, good. Sal says New Day. Jermaine, who you got?
I'm going to throw a twist. They pitted both titles up on a ladder,
Right.
separated.
Right.
I think two teams are going to grab the titles and they're going to split it. It's going to get disunified. I think this is the way WWE is going to disunify those titles. It has to happen.
I agree with that one.
Now, which two teams are going to get the titles? Who's going to get the SmackDown? Who's going to get the Raw? It's a question. So Finn Balor and Priest, if they keep the titles, they're going to get the Raw titles because they are the Raw rivals.
Hold that to that so it can record it. No, just the other hand or whatever. All right. So you think that the titles are going to get disunified and they're going to have a double tag team that's going to win those belts?
Correct. I think it's going to go.
I was going to say, which two tag teams?
Well, I'll say like this: if Finn Balor and Damian Priest do not get one of those titles, it's definite that Damian Priest is cashing in that briefcase tonight to get a title. But if they split it and they keep the Raw titles, because that would be the only sense, because they're on Raw, they're going to keep the Raw titles. Then the question is, who's going to get the SmackDown titles? And that's where I'm not sure of it. But I'm almost leaning towards Miz and R-Truth. Well, I almost think that Miz and R-Truth will win the Raw titles if they don't win neither, just to agitate Damian Priest. Now, who will get the SmackDown titles?
Get his ass
and the SmackDown titles will probably be Austin Theory and Grayson Waller will get the SmackDown titles. Okay. They gotta give Austin Theory something. He's been taking
a lot of hits
on the chin for a while.
Yeah.
So that's just my thoughts. But what y'all think?
All right, Hen Dog, what you got?
See, I'm kind of split with you. I totally agree. I think the best thing is time to split the titles. So I agree where they are going to be split. I don't think the Judgment Day are going to hold on to them. I do believe that DYI is going to see their titles and take that possibly to SmackDown. I don't think they're ready for Raw. However, I want to jump on that Grayson Waller and Austin Theory piggyback. Austin Theory is really good. He has been taking a lot. Grayson Waller, that's where the fail comes in. However, if I had to choose who's going to take that second title, it would be them. I don't think they would hold on to it long. I actually think that as soon as Tyler Bates and his partner gets better, they'll come and actually take it from them. But I don't think The Miz and R-Truth are going to make it as far as title champions, although I do think they make it a hell of a tag team. So yeah, I'm going with DYI. And I hate to say it because me and Grayson don't necessarily get along. But yeah, okay, Grayson and then, Double A, whatever his name is, whatever you want to be.
Right.
It's always a theory guy, these guys with these shapes and all that, but if you don't have this, it ain't worth it. You're just kind of wasting time right there. That's just my theory on things, if you feel me.
All right. Now, Dre?
Well, I'll be straight with it. It's just, I think Miz and R-Truth. I think, like what Jermaine said, that Damian Priest is gonna be mad, and Finn Balor gonna be mad. They're gonna try to make them win, and I can see them winning the championship. That's all, pretty much.
Well,
there'll be a surprise
because
nobody really thinking about them.
Even if my theory is right, or what I have with the Hardy Boys coming back, I still agree with Jermaine. They could separate the titles. If I had to choose, I would say that the DIY is a good fit to win the titles if they do not do any separation. But you might be right. They might have. I really don't have a prediction for this one, to be honest with you. I really don't. My thought process is, y'all done changed my entire thought process, honestly.
You're welcome.
Because I wasn't looking at like a split title or anything like that. But now that y'all made that, a statement, I don't know. I think the New Day may need to get back their belt. So I think if I had to do with a split, it would be DIY and New Day. If no split, then I'm gonna go with Tyler Bates and them, because actually now I think about it, those guys are heavy hitters.
They are
They're heavy hitters,
extremely talented.
and they're very talented. So I give them that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my pick.
Remind me of me when I was just starting off.
Yeah. Okay.
Once again, if you ain't got one of these, you ain't saying nothing.
Who's next, Dre?
Man, Sal's next.
I think we all gonna agree with this one.
Crackhead devils.
Bianca Belair.
Fuck that's been Sal, what you think, man?
Bianca Belair.
Oh, I ain't even
New
like
Day.
Sal. Sal.
All day, every
Oh,
day. New
Sal.
Day.
I forgot Sal. Yeah, New Day. Okay.
New day, all day.
So, alright. Next match.
Bianca Belair.
Oh, Bianca and
I think
her
everybody
crew.
wants to see Bianca.
Yeah, I
They gonna win.
Yeah, I got that. Yeah, I don't think those little girls are gonna be ready for anything that's coming their way. Especially not no
Jade Cargill.
Jade Cargill.
This
Hell
is
no.
a chance for
Yeah, this is gonna be her first match. Yeah.
Yeah.
Big shit.
Yeah, they
You're
gonna-
really gonna see her power play now.
Yep, she could destroy them by herself.
She really can.
Did we talk about Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso?
Not.
Twin
Oh,
brothers.
I don't see
Okay.
that one.
I don't think that's on there tonight.
Oh no,
Yes,
it
it
is.
is.
It is.
It
on
is?
there. You know what? I skipped it. I went to
Yeah.
the ladder match.
You skipped it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're
we're all
fired.
wrong. I'm sorry.
You had a problem with production.
I didn't even see that one. You're right.
Walk right here because I'm going right up.
You know what? It wasn't in bold letters. That's what.
It wasn't highlighted on the line.
It's crazy as hell, yo. All right, go ahead. Who you got for who? All right, Sal. Who you got?
We talking about the Usos?
Yeah, for the Usos.
You muted,
Who muted?
So,
Sal.
Oh, Sal.
Oh, you hear me now?
Yeah, there
Yep.
you go.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a hard one right there, bro. Yeet or no yeet? Which one we going with?
So who we going with?
I'm gonna go with no yeet, man.
No yeet.
No yeet, bro. Yep, Jimmy.
All right, Jermaine.
I'm with Pat McAfee on this. From the windows to the wall. Yeet, 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 yeet. I think it's gonna be Jay. I think Jay gonna be his bigger brother on this one.
Hen dog, what you got?
I want to say yeet all the way, but with Solo running around,
And that's what my theory is. Go ahead.
I have to say this might be a no yeet bloodline night. Bloodline night, no yeet. I hate to say it. I love you, Jim. Well, Jay, I can never tell you guys apart. You know what I mean?
I can.
But I love y'all. But yeah, I love the yeet.
One is in better shape.
No, I tell them apart because of the teeth. One looked like he got false
Now-
teeth in. That's Jimmy.
My yeet master, remember, is them who said that. I don't want no. But I if you need your backup, I got you tonight. I'm there.
Right.
Just holler at me.
You
Just
can tell.
throw that out there with Solo being around. You don't think Rikishi might get involved? He's there.
He's there. I seen him last night.
Yeah,
he was
there.
there.
He's there.
Him and
You don't think he might get
and his
involved
co-
and stop
and
them?
there's a few of them are there. But
Yeah.
here's my thing.
Haku is there.
Yeah, Haku. I seen him. My
Well,
thing.
that's probably because they and did the mom yesterday. Right?
Actually, I'm gonna let Dre. Go ahead. What's your pick?
I got Jimmy actually, cause I feel like he loses. Haven't you been losing? He on a losing streak, right? So
Yeah.
if he's on a losing streak, they gotta have him win. Like, oh, they ain't gonna make no sense, right?
True.
I
Very
mean,
true. Very
There's
true.
gonna be
he's
some
gonna lose
bloodline
again.
interference going on tonight.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's
you
true.
gotta give him some momentum eventually.
Right.
You might as well just make him solo. I don't know.
Right.
Poor boy suffering from depression.
I mean, so I got Jimmy.
Win.
He gotta win tonight
All
to
right.
me.
So, the next prediction after this, I got to run upstairs. But I'm going to say this. That match, I'm going to give it to Jimmy because people are not paying attention to Solo. Solo's running around solo. You don't know what he going to do. So I give it to Jimmy. I think Solo's going to interfere and cause some type of problem. And honestly, after me and Dre went to Comic-Con and Rikishi himself put the one up, don't expect him to save Jay. Even if he shows up, I don't expect him to save Jay. I think he's gonna be Team Bloodline. So
I know you say you gotta go upstairs. You know you got 2 more matches that you didn't talk about.
yeah.
Well, one of them.
What's the other match? Well, I'm not predicting. I'm gonna be honest with you, and I put this on my show already. I'm not giving a prediction for the Cody Rhodes tag team or the main event because at the end of the day, the way that The Rock is setting this up is like a movie. You don't know what's going to happen. It don't matter what we predict. I don't know what the hell is going to happen. So I'm not even predicting that one. I really don't know what's going to happen. Again, it goes back to what I just said. Solo's running around solo. Nobody paying attention to this dude. And he done cost Cody the match before, remember? So what's to say he's not going to do it again? Plus, they signed on paper other new members of the Bloodline. So maybe it would be blood rules. I will say this, honestly, I want the Tribal Chief to keep the match, to keep the belt, but I think he's going to lose it to Cody at the main event, but they're going to win the tag team. That's what I think. Now, I'm not making a prediction. I'm just saying that and just throwing it in the air. Let's see what happens. Now, what's the...
I kind of agree with you because if you make them lose tonight, then we don't see The Rock no more.
Right.
And hell, we need to milk this. So The Rock needs to be around the second night.
Right.
And unless The Rock comes out and help Cody.
I don't think that's going to happen.
I kind of saw that coming.
I saw it
Cody
coming,
was talking too much.
but he was supposed to be somewhere shooting a movie that night. Because that's why they said they booked him for April 1st. But then he showed up on Raw and beat the hell out of Cody.
It was the WrestleMania movie. He showed.
I'm going upstairs. What's the next? Wait a minute. What's the next match?
Rey Mysterio.
The Rey Mysterio versus Santos Escobar.
Wait a minute. Okay.
Mysterio.
Okay.
Hey,
Okay.
what's his name is now in that match?
Andrade.
Yeah,
Dragon.
Andrade. But here's my theory. Here's my theory on that. I think that the reason Dragon Lee is no longer in this match is because of Carlito. I think Carlito beat the hell out of this dude to get that spotlight. I think he wants that spotlight. So I'm gonna say this. I think that Carlito is gonna turn. He's gonna join Santos Escobar and help out that crew along with Dom, and they're gonna win. That's my prediction. Y'all got the best.
I was thinking Andrade was going to turn on him in the match, and it was all set up to get Ray by himself, and they was going to triple team him and beat him up. But I like yours better.
I think Andrade may. Well, I don't know. I don't even know which way that can go. That can go any way. Anyway,
I think Carlito joining that other faction will give him more airtime.
It would. I don't think this works out in LWO's favor tonight. I'll tell you that much. But anything can happen.
Yeah, they've been taking the LWO been for losses because they've been taking L's. So they came back together.
Yeah, they've been taking licks and losses.
Taking L's.
Yeah, man, and you got
one of them ain't Spanish. It's crazy.
All right, welcome back. Come to the end of this show, Brawl to Fall special event, WrestleMania weekend. I hope y'all enjoyed our predictions for WrestleMania Night 1. We did not do the predictions for the last match because for me it's unpredictable. So didn't get the chance to say, well, who's going to win that or not. But sure enough, when we come back for night 2, everybody will say who they wanted to win or who didn't win or whatever the case may be. But with that being said, I want to thank you for joining us for this special event. Thank my brothers for their contributions. Shout out and thank you, very much thank you to Danita Hathaway for being a part of the show. She didn't have to, so I want to say thank you for that. And just thank you all for watching. Alright, this is your boy Teo and I'm out. Until the next time. Peace.